Hi, I'm Amy from cybernews.com, a source of advice for secure and private online choices. Ever seen a bizarrely personal, targeted ad on your Facebook timeline? One that made you think, are they spying on me? Maybe it's a video game advertisement after watching walkthrough videos on YouTube, or maybe it's just cat food commercials after looking up how to litter train your cat. Good luck with that, by the way. Well, you're not alone. Thanks to the way that Google is collecting your information, there's virtually nothing about your life that isn't in the archives. That is until you take an active step to get Google's nose out of your business. In this video, we're giving you a roundup of 6 ways Google is obtaining information about you. So let's jump on in. Number 1, search activity. Delete your search history all you want. Your search activity is still somewhere in the records. The information Google stores about you won't just be sold off to corporations to be exploited, it can also be used against you in court. Your flight tickets, restaurant bookings, dentist appointments, even those eBay purchases from 2013, everything. Much of this information is in the records forever. Even when you permanently delete your Google account, your personal data will still be stored to meet specific business needs or legal requirements. But there are some steps you can take to partially stop this tracking. You have 3 options: delete search history by topic or product, or to delete your search history, or delete your entire search history for good. You can find step-by-step instructions for each of these sections. The link is just down in the description. Or subscribe and we'll upload a how-to video very soon. Number 2 on the list is location history. Remember that 2016 Kim Kardashian robbery in Paris, when the famed reality star was robbed at gunpoint after she carelessly shared her location on social media. Welcome to the dangers of location tracking. Your geolocation data reveals personal data about your life, your visits to the clinic, therapist, prospective employers, and everything else you don't want publicised. And whilst Google Maps is one of the best Google services, with location tracking enabled on your phone, Google logs where you've been and keeps that information for good. So, God forbid someone gains access to that account, as they could track your movements over time with incredible accuracy. Number 3 is YouTube activity. There could still be some of you out there not knowing that Google has owned YouTube since 2006. Yep, it keeps a track record of all your YouTube searches and all the videos you watch. I mean, who wants their YouTube data stored in some Google-owned data center? This is everything from your religion, diet, animal preferences, even your supported conspiracy theories. Your YouTube history might seem harmless, but keeping it activated would mean that your activity is being logged, which at best could lead to some embarrassing moments if you use your personal account with someone else around. And at worst, Google knowing a lot about you. Numero 4, Gmail activity. Google might not be keeping track of your Gmail account directly, but third-party apps have full access inside user accounts. These third-party apps can track how many times you've opened an email, the time of day, and even the city you were in at that particular time, even if you've never responded to that email. They basically use their apps to scan through the inboxes of users. Sometimes their employees are even allowed to read personal emails. In this case, the wisest choice may be to just switch to a secure email provider and put your privacy first. So, number 5 on the list is voice data. Your voice commands to Siri or Alexa contain crucial personal information about you, and Google has no qualms about recording and storing your voice data. The moment you've pressed the microphone icon on your smartphone, you've allowed Google to record anything that you say. This voice data is potentially incredibly dangerous. See, this isn't just about someone playing annoying music on your speakers without your consent. There is a rising number of home monitoring and security devices that now work with voice commands. Anyone who is a recording of you saying a certain command through your voice history could potentially disarm your security system. Luckily, there are things you can do to avoid an attack. You have the option of deleting recent recordings, listening one by one and deleting your recordings, or just deleting all voice recordings. Last on the list is number 6, analytics data. When it comes to Google Analytics data, there's more at stake than most of us realize. Google is using analytics data to determine the ads you'll be seeing online, and a lot of us are providing our browsing habits all for free. The best option would be to opt out from Google Analytics altogether. You can even view and download a copy of all the information that they have on you if you're interested. So, now that you know the ways that Google gets information about you, here are a few extra steps that you can take to end your toxic relationship with Google. There are many alternatives to Chrome these days. Firefox, for one, or security-oriented browser like Brave. We don't really recommend Microsoft's Bing either, but DuckDuckGo is a pretty solid choice. Switching from Google Maps might not be as hard as you think. There are quite a few free options. You've got Maps.me or Here We Go, just to name a few. Ditch Google Drive, a pretty private choice is Sync. Lightning Calendar is surprisingly easy to use and integrates well with Thunderbird. Don't use Gmail. It's the opposite of secure and private. Consider using a secure email provider instead. So as you can see, there are many ways that Google can keep track of you. We could say that the only way to prevent Google from collecting data is to stop using their services altogether. However, we're more involved than we even know. And before you know it, you'll be asked to collaborate on a shared Google Sheet, or you'll find out that other navigation apps just aren't as reliable. The best way to limit your extent of data that is being collected is to control what is being stored. And be sure to read all app privacy policies before accepting. If you want to start taking back control of the information Google has on you, click the link down in the description, head to our step-by-step guide, or better yet, subscribe and get notified when our instructional video drops. Thanks for watching. Until next time.